it's a bit strange. I loaded it up. People seem to enjoy this, so I'll continue on with like a little mini series of it. But it loaded me up. We had just taken out the pirates, whatever, and I have to report back to Susan. So I'm not sure if we actually have all of our stuff back or not. We found out there weren't any survivors, able to recover. We'll get right on it. She wants us to make the thing. Right, okay. But if I were to go systems, okay. It looks like that all saved. Okay, I can't tell if... How much protonite are we supposed to have? Alright, we got a bunch because I scrapped that other bit, that's right, okay. Right, so I guess it, like, saved that in the upgrades, but it didn't save the mission progress, which is a bit strange, a little bit weird. The game just kind of does an autosave thing. You can't manually save as far as I can tell. It would be nice if you could. But we are doing the departments, engineering, building the ion reactor. Cool. And then we head back. Sure. And then we go back into the commercial zone, accept the inspection. And this is where we left off, where we have to escort a guy. There's nothing else for me to really do here, so I guess we'll just get on with it. Because I don't think there's really anything that they've got that I would want. Although, like, a second nuke launcher would be kind of cool. Just launch 2 nukes at the same time. Get fucked. But we'll get on with it.
We have a long way to go. We should depart. Engines on maximum drive.
Unauthorized order. You lack bridge privileges.
Dot, dot, dot.
So now I have a babysitter? Is the Republic sending you to watch over me?
It's a matter of security, Mr. Huggins. The last protonite shipment was assaulted.
Captains are not what they used to be. If a pirate ship attacked me, there wouldn't be enough space for them to hide.
We're sure of that.
Someone also brought up in the comments, and it's a very good point, this is just a loaner ship, so upgrading the systems and buying stuff for it, I'm not really sure if I get to keep any of that. I don't know. We'll see what happens with all that. And I guess the guy we're escorting is on the ship. I kind of thought he'd have his own little ship or something like that. So this works out pretty well, I think.
What the hell? These transport ships are not ours.
It seems they found a more interesting intermediary than your company, Mr. Huggins.
This can't be. We have to register this immediately.
At any moment you can at any moment in the game you can access the photo mode. In it, time will halt and you will have complete control over the camera and its parameters in order to take spectacular pictures. Save them directly on your computer or press the button to hide the interface and take a screen cap with Steam's own system. Right, sure. The dude is mentioning the transport ships. I don't really see. Oh yeah, there's some maybe. It's like a whole fleet of them coming in. All right, can we move and get like a better angle on all this? I don't. Maybe I'm being a bit of a tryhard here, but come on, let's get a good photo at least. Okay, so let's go for that. That's a bit of a better photo, I think, right? Bang! Look at that. You can see the ships and everything. There we go. So we'll get the focus there. Zone size, increase it a little bit. Sure. Near. Blur my ship a bit more. Far. We'll sharpen that up a little bit too. Why not? Yeah, sure. Field of view. Get right in there. Then whoa. Sensitive contrast and exposure. Yeah, alright, sure. Okay, cool. Bang, photo. It saves it in the app data, not the most convenient spot, but okay, sure. Saves it as a JPEG also. Also not convenient, but sure.
When the foreman finds out, heads will roll.
Can we attack them? It's a bit tempting to shoot them. Just start like a bit of a war. So to the second mining station then. Sure. Lookout ship. We're charging up.
Captain, we have to go back to the station now.
What happened?
I forgot my lunch.
Oh.
Mr. Huggins.
False alarm, I found it.
Oh, Huggins, jeez.
Captain, there's no sign of activity on the station.
It looks completely abandoned. We should dock and discover what's going on here.
Sure.
I'll stay on the ship. Covering your backs.
Good job, Huggins. We can count on you. So I wonder if this is going to actually have me go on board or anything like that, because we have the equipment that I can put on people, but I can't really find a way to do that per se. Like crew members, like I can do upgrades and stuff, but not really. Metals, but I can't like access their inventory at all. But we do have inventory for presumably people, the blue slot stuff. So I'm not sure what to expect with that. Okay, I sort of thought like maybe a thing would come up and I could equip people there or something. A shadowy ruined entrance gives way to an abandoned station. The main entry. The dock bay doors open and the captain and his crew arrive to a great reception hall. It currently only has emergency lights on that show the remains of broken furniture strewn around the floor, forming large mounds of rubble. Need to reactivate the generators. You search the chamber for an energy terminal to re-establish the systems. After a few minutes, you find a room that contains generators. Caddy, Mamba, Coop, whatever, my level 7 engineer, head of the engineering team. Captain, we've detected an anomaly in the generators. We could use the remains of one of the destroyed machines to make them work again. We will go for, there's no need, I can fix it myself, aptitude 7+. Or systems upgrade 4+. Oh. Systems upgrade. Since we're doing a die roll type thing, let's go 4 or higher. And I get 2 dice for it. Jeez. Annihilated. The cruise system upgrade allows you to succeed. The team analyzes the damage with minute care and prepares a temporary solution. A few minutes later, they've constructed an apparatus that allows the energy flow to temporarily function. With the lights on, you can see the destruction in the chamber much better. A dust cloud envelops the area. Among the remains of the rubble protrude now buried human remains. You continue through the chamber when suddenly you hear one of the bodies still breathing. Let's help him. Upon digging out the body, you find the crewman is alive. Badly wounded man says, "They came, we resisted." The man moves his arm slowly and pulls out an ID card. He hands it to you, and the light fades from his eyes. We need to find out what happened here. You advance through one of the hallways. On the walls, you can see scratch marks and blood. You reach a completely sealed bay door. Next to it, you can see a small keycard reader. So try to hack the terminal, 2 or higher. Should be really super duper simple. Okay, got 9. The cruise system upgrade level allows you to succeed. The engineering team gets to work and starts manipulating the terminal. A few minutes later, you hear an electronic sound and the bay lights flash a few times. Before your eyes, the door swings open, allowing your entry. We continue our advance. You advance through the hallway and search the different rooms that you find. You arrive to the bridge, where a log of recent dockings or events must be. The large computer that occupies the room is completely destroyed. You continue advancing through the smaller chambers without any luck finding anyone nor clues as to what could have happened. In one of the workshops, you find plans for a weapons prototype. Maybe your engineers could make use of them. Let's leave the station. There's nothing left to see.
We've looked over the station. There are no survivors.
But this can't be happening.
We have to inspect the last station.
I think I've had enough. We should head back.
This oversteps your jurisdiction, Mr. Huggins. You can come with us, or you can stay here. You decide.
This is an outrage. You guys are kidnapping me.
Preparing the jettison hatch for immediate exit.
All right, fine. I'll go with you.
You finally arrive to the last station after hearing Inspector Huggins' complaints the entire time. You can't wait to finish the mission. Everything looks calm on the station when suddenly a group of ships appear in the area. They are pirate ships. You recognize X-Pleo's emblem on their hulls. Maybe they want revenge. There's no time to lose. You order your crew to prepare to defend the station. Okay.
Captain, the station is under attack.
I told you we should have gone back. We can still turn
Let's
the ship around.
go shield and weapons.
Control yourself, Mr. Huggins. We won't
I think they're a
abandon
bit
any
far away
innocent.
for this, right?
Crew, stay alert. We'll
We
hold
can at
off
least
the enemy
scan them and
attack.
find their weak points.
Sir, yes, sir.
There's a little yellow thing that appears around their hull health. And now we know where we can aim for stuff. I believe, right? That's what the little circle is, maybe? Or maybe when we get closer? I don't know. Oh my god, our weapons are pretty weak. Have a nuke. Oh wait, that was cloak. Shit. I'm getting annihilated here. Nuke, that's what I want. Is it safe to launch the nuke so close to the station? I don't know. Have some mines also. I don't know what those do. And pull up a bit. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Oh god, this is all awful. Okay, let's go engines and shields for a moment. Get myself into a better spot. A better spot, I said. Go up a bit. I'm helping. Okay, back to weapons and shields. Okay, I don't think I did a lot of that. I just got stuck. Ooh. After the skirmish, the mining station's director thanks you. Thanks, Captain. Those pirates appeared out of nowhere. They wanted to keep our protonite extraction. We're lucky you arrived when you did. Are these attacks normal? No, this area is usually very peaceful, but the past few days there have been a few skirmishes between pirates and trade ships, but this exceeds any other incident we've had to date. Any useful info? You ask the director if he has any relevant information that could shed some light on the pirates' intentions. He responds, I have no idea what they could want besides our protonite, although an attack of this scale, it just isn't logical. Oh, wait a moment. The director disappears from the visor only to return a short time later. I've been informed that we've recovered an encrypted transmission on one of the ships. Maybe it'll help you. Some corrupt data.
Captain,
All
the
right,
corrupt
cool.
transmission corresponds to the rest of the data patterns.
Is it possible to begin an investigation, Crewman Burton?
The science team currently believes we have enough data to decode everything. We will begin right away.
Understood.
Anything else to scrap? Yeah, up here. Okay. Some decent materials, and I think one of those had a high-quality laser, which is quite nice, I think. So, let's back to engines. And fly over. Yeah, I was, I got caught up on the thing. It was trying to lift off, but because my engines had basically no power because I was still heavily on weapons and shields, I didn't really have much thrust to get off, so yeah, I had to quickly swap over to the engine power so that the engines have a lot of power and can do a lot of things, and that way we can move on. And every time we get near this rubble, we just suddenly stop. I can't do anything with it. At least not yet. Eventually, though, I feel like being able to salvage rubble like that and maybe mining asteroids is a thing that we can potentially do one day. Getting a lot better at land. Whoa, hey, hello, hi. Fuck out of here. It's my spot. I found it first. Get your own. Jeez. Getting a lot better at fighting over parking spots for one, but also just getting in there. But it's good. All this stuff. I like a game where it's like the systems are a little bit. How to explain it? They're simple enough, like they're easy to learn but hard to master, that sort of thing, because then it relies on player skill heavily to do it. And I like that. Like everything's free aim. You control the weapon systems and everything like that. You've got the abilities that you can use, and it's just like you feel like you actually have control of the ship, and it's a really engaging combat. I like that a lot, and just the general maneuvers and stuff that you do, you are doing them, and it's nice. I like that. So first off, we have to do the engineering workshop. We found a blueprint at some point, right? Or maybe we have to research it first. Well, that's the corrupt data. That we have to do anyway. There's a heavy laser high quality that we could scrap or just potentially use. We'll hang on to it for now. I have no reason to scrap it immediately and nobody in the sick bay. I thought there was a new blueprint that we had gotten. Maybe it is one of these and I'm not sure. There are a lot of blueprints. Okay, well, research lab, that's fine. Coded data that we've received on our latest missions. Once we have the data in full, we'll be able to conduct an investigation in order to decipher it. Go. Once back at the station, Howard says his goodbyes with a few words, and he leaves the group. Susan comes up to you with a more cheerful demeanor. You're finally back. Inspector Huggins looked a bit out of place. Did everything go well? Is there any place in the sector that isn't riddled with death? Susan says, the truth is that with the organization of the Great Summit, the Republic patrols have been reduced in order to be called back to headquarters. It's provisional, but it looks like it was enough to cause all of this. We'll present ourselves as soon as possible. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Susan looks away for a few seconds, but recomposes herself and resumes the chat rapidly. In any case, we have good news. It was tough, but your ship's repairs have been completed. I guess this is goodbye. Don't be strangers, and come visit us if you're ever back in this sector. I hope to never be back. No. I'm sure we'll see each other again at some point.
Captain, our scanners detect multiple signals in the area. Maybe we should investigate them before warping to Tacit Stella. Perhaps someone needs our help.
Sure. Commercial zone, though. So are we, like, back on the big ship automatic? Yeah, we are. Yeah, shit. But we got to keep the weapons from the other ship, so that's cool. That's really cool. Okay, so yeah, make the obvious swap. Light plasma cannon Mark II. We have 2 of those. So we've got some spare bullshit nothings also. Light cannons of the Republic. One of these we can upgrade. Gatling of the Republic, fuck yeah. Although, I think I'm gonna swap. So yeah, so you're like, you're heavy hull, you're heavy shield. You're like heavy a bit both, but 2,000 range. Jesus. Alright, well, let's swap you out for another nuke. Aw. Aw. Aw, why? Because I already have one, presumably. Aw. Okay, fine. I'm going to launch 2 nukes at once. This is having a hell of a problem up there. Alright, so back to the Gatling then. Ship upgrades for this. Whoa, massive upgrades for it. Holy hell. So it'll gain plus 100 range. Hull damage will improve by 19.91 per second. Shield damage increased by 16.74 per second. Accuracy improving by 39. For like basically nothing. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, that's a massive upgrade. Does anything else upgrade that big? I don't think so. I mean you, but that's to Mark III. Wow. Okay. And in these green slots, we've got cloaking generator, which, yeah, sure, throw that on. The pulse generator, yeah, sure, should remember to use that. The mine launcher, yep. Why not? These can also upgrade, of course. And we have one more crane slot available too if I were to want to make something. But that would be... I don't think we have any green blueprints. Maybe we just have to buy a shield generator, a radar Mark II for increased accuracy, or another ion reactor for more engine power. But do I get to see... like, what is my ship's current shields at, you know? I mean, these are pretty cheap. And that's already Mark II. That's nice. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Okay. If any developers are watching, I would suggest if there's anything that gives you an ability like this that you can't have multiples of on the ship, give them maybe like a fancier border or something like that to let you know, like, hey, this is just, you can only have one for the sake of ability or something, you know? Because otherwise it's like, if I were to buy more light plasma cannons, like let's say I wanted to rock out 4, would I be able to? Presumably. Yeah, like these, I seem to be able to have just as many of these as I want on. So it'd be cool for them to have like a different border or something. Like they can still have the red background, but like the highlight can maybe be gold or something. I don't know. System-wise, shield generator, bang, more shields. And we can upgrade that to do only a little bit. I mean, plus 17.1, plus 0.17, it's a very minor upgrade there. Alright, as far as major upgrades go, I think that's about it. And those, we'll just stash. Can I control click, shift click, right click? No. Okay. We'll stash those and maybe salvage them at some point. Let's head out of here then. Oh yeah, the big ship is back. So 2 is again nukes. 3 is the cloak, 4 is the EMP thing. You have to click to initiate it. Right. What was 5? Oh, 5 is the mines. Oh. Okay. Oofed. Let's go shield and engine. So distress signal that it told me about, some suspicious activity over there. Otherwise we can map and we can warp off somewhere else. But let's check these out. I'm curious. Get the hang of this ship again. It's a bunch of rubble. A transmission from a civilian ship interrupts an otherwise tranquil voyage. Captain, thank goodness you've arrived. A terrible disease has spread throughout the crew of my ship, and some of its passengers as well. Sadly, we don't have a medic on the ship. It could be quite serious. We don't really have a medic either. Is it contagious? We don't know, Captain. We need a doctor urgently. Oh no. Oh my god. How can a lung come out of his ear like that? Jesus Christ. Do you hear that? There's screams of the rest of the infected. Amongst them are kids, orphans, and maybe a few puppies. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I get to roll 2 dice there. I have to get medicine 8 or higher. May as well try it, right? Okay, I'm not sure what the sun is. Cruise medicine allows you to succeed. Your engineers arrive at the ship and quickly run diagnostics and multiple tests. After a little over an hour, it appears they've detected the source of the infection. Captain, it appears that this is due to a fungus found on the planet that you've arrived from. Upon subjecting yourselves to the chemical processes of atmospheric exit, it mutates and can cause completely unexpected effects on humans. Luckily, we have the products needed to neutralize the effects in the laboratory. After a few hours, everyone's symptoms have died down. Well done. Cool. I got fucking nothing for that. Alright. Moving on to the next thing. Suspicious activity, I think it was. Yeah. A couple hostiles, I think, right? Maybe friendlies? You spotted a group of unknown ships. After attempting to contact it a few times for them to identify themselves, they activates their shields and weapon systems. They are preparing to attack. We have no other choice, so weapons and shields are on.
Time to teach you a little lesson.
I'll make sure to
See if we can do some firing from way back here. I don't know what sort of distance they're at, but if nothing else, try to get a scan. They're so far away. Did we get a scan on this guy? Maybe. There we go. Identifying all sorts of weak spots. It's his nose that's a weak spot. So we'll try to take advantage of that. Yeah, we're heading in now, I think. Rapid fire! Got him down. And you, definitely close enough for a nuke, so enjoy that. Also, I'll cloak. Maybe it helps, I don't know. Also, zapped and be shut down some systems? I don't know. Let's go free cam a little bit. Slow down and park. The weapons cool down a bit. Launch another nuke. Fuck, I love the nuke. Look at it go. Boom! Right in its weak spot, I think. Get fucked. He's out of here. We lost a little bit of hull damage. I think when the laser guy first got close to me there and intercepted, it just blasted me real quick, I think. But okay. So just a couple suspicious dudes hanging out. Took care of them though. Nice. So we're down to 97% hull. That could have gone a bit better at least, but we did it. Back to the station. We'll see about maybe repairing. I don't think we're damaged enough to worry about that though. I don't know if there's like a really cheap 3% repair to do. Maybe. And then we'll see also what we picked up just then. Maybe salvage some stuff. Maybe upgrade a little bit. Maybe pick up another shield system? I don't know.
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication. Docking protocol prepared.
It's nice that she can use G again real quick. So like it automatically stops you, but she can use G again just to blast through. So you can do that to quickly take advantage of just like getting over to the fucking dock, because sometimes it's on the other side. Yeah, they haven't resupplied or anything like that. Okay, and yeah, we repair like percentage, so I guess I'll repair 5%. There, it's full. Stash wise, we didn't pick up, so we only picked up some fancier materials like organic crystals. I think we got a little bit of quantum cores. And I think some synthetic mindsight we picked up as well. We cannot quite upgrade the nuke again. We need more everything. So I don't know. Maybe I can like. What do you guys salvage for? Let's take a look. Kind of sort of the basic stuff. The nuclear missile launcher, it's absolutely spare. We may as well scrap this, right? I can't even try to put it onto the ship again. So go for it. This other stuff, scraps are just base materials, and I can put more of these on. So I think we will, we'll hang on to those. Maybe put them on? I don't know. What do we got? What is it actually? That's 5 and 30, so that's like anti-shield. Right, that's the plasma cannons. We already have those on, and the light cannons, we got those on. So the heavy laser Mark 1, though, is a different thing that we don't have yet. 13 hull, 9 shield. Accuracy not great, long range. or actually a bit medium range. I don't know. I mean, it is pretty accurate, but it's also quite weak compared to what we've already got. I guess we could just scrap all of it, maybe, or I guess stash it until we really need it. Can go for the basic upgrades on this stuff, though. If it's Mark 1, just go ahead and upgrade it. It's cheap enough to do so. And even upgrading this stuff to Mark 2, why not? There we go. So we're running pretty low on the synthetic mine site, but I think that's worth doing. The mine launcher upgrades to just be a little bit better. Pulse generator, a little bit better. It's all very minor. Cloaking generator, a little bit better. Shield generator, yeah, fine. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's head out to the star map and move on to the next zone. To Tasset Stella, or Thago, sector behind enemy lines. It's unreachable, apparently. Sector behind the enemy lines, unreachable. Oh. Okay, so I can only go... Oh yeah, I see. It's got a little blue line. Alright, so it's the only place I can go. Alright, well, fine. We'll go there, I guess.
Captain, the investigation has finished. We've been able to restore the transmission we picked up in the slavers' headquarters. I think you need to hear this immediately.
Nartos, Fleet Admiral of the Children of the Sun here. Situation report, Commander.
Commander Explio from Lithobia 1 here. All preparations are complete as per your orders.
Perfect. The Galactic Summit is nearly upon us. The wrath of the Children of the Sun shall fall upon the Interstellar Republic.
I can't believe it. We have to relay this as soon as possible.
Understood, Admiral. Although there's something that worries us. A captain of the Republic is snooping around the sector. We followed him after his warp jump, but he destroyed our ships.
Take care of him as soon as possible. Now is the time for us to control the mining and commerce network. Send a pirate fleet, and make sure that the protonite mining stations are under our control.
Okay, we have an antagonist. I'm assuming that's them.
We welcome you, captains. The reception is awaiting you on the docks. All representatives and diplomats shall be escorted to the Senate chambers, where the summit shall begin.
I don't think we'll be having that summit, Admiral Xiao. The Children of the Sun no longer receive orders from the Interstellar Republic.
What is the meaning of this, Nardos?
For centuries, the Children of the Sun have been subjected to the whims of the Republic. That time has come to its end. We order your retreat and complete demilitarization of your strategic points across the universe.
We've looked out for the security and common interests of the universe for hundreds of years. We won't cave into the scare tactics of a few bloodthirsty savages.
Just a few, Admiral? We've been complacent for too long, but that's over now. The Children of the Sun will no longer be led by an unworthy puppeteer. It's time to cut those cables and strangle our detractors with them to the last.
Admiral, this is high treason. Opposition to the Republic like this means a death penalty to anyone who supports your rebellion.
Negotiations have ended, Xiao. Surrender or die.
Nardos, be reasonable. This means war on a universal scale. Millions will die.
The decision has been made, Xiao. May the sun light your way, Admiral.
Shit. Defend the headquarters. Okay. I will do what I can. So I'm assuming the red hole ones are the hostiles, right? Let's go weapons and shields. Continue picking at this guy even though I'm being lasered right now. Who's lasering me anyway? What's your deal?
The Sun are attacking the headquarters.
Send a nuke out at him. Maybe take him out real fast. Do I actually have to focus him for the nuke? I forget. I don't know.
Captain, our shields have been damaged. We won't hold out much longer.
Yeah, I know it.
Our shields have fallen.
I'm doing the best I can.
The children of the sun are focusing all their fire on the station.
The chances of the station resisting this attack are 0.057%.
There's so many of them, though. I think I've got a wounded crew member that said. That ain't good. So let's focus majorly on shield weapon. Just hang out here. If somebody comes at me, then fine. But otherwise, we'll pick on who we can. Just sort of finishing off people. That makes me feel useful. Our weapons overheat so fast.
Captain, the headquarters is at a breaking point. The armor around one of our engines has been destroyed.
Structural damage to the headquarters rising. Explosion imminent.
Would like to send out mines, but the weapon overheated just then.
You'll pay for this. Do you hear me? You will pay for this, even if it's the last thing I do. I'll get you if I have to follow you to the end of the universe.
Captain, snap out of it. We need you more than ever now.
Yeah, it follows my cursor. So that's the downside of the nuke, is you gotta like keep that.
In the reactor room, the pressure readings are off the charts.
Oh god.
Burton? Burton! Answer, damn it! Bastards, you won't finish us off.
Captain, we've lost the propulsion engine.
Heavy damage to the ship. Status critical.
God, my weapons overheat so fast. Number 1 ability is quite nice, though. I like that.
Get away with this, not us. The Republic will prevail.
Captain, Admiral Xiao's ship has been destroyed.
Admiral! To all captains, focus fire on Narco's ship. He can't be allowed to leave here alive!
Okay. I don't know if the mines did anything just then. There's this asshole up here. Just hanging out. Got him. There he goes. Took the nuke a while. Oh my god, there's so many fucking dudes. Engines and shields, let's go. Yeah, let's slow down then. Shields and weapons. Focus on that guy way out there. It's so difficult to see him though. Nuke. There he goes.
Captain, engineering workshop has suffered a massive breach.
Alert. Alert. Decompression imminent.
We're at 16%
Remember,
health.
Diaz, leave the room immediately. That's an order.
Sorry, Captain. It's too late. I have to close the doors to avoid the entire ship's decompression.
Fuck
Don't
no.
do that. Do you
Stop
hear
attacking
me?
my
I
rear.
forbid the closing of those bay doors.
Manual lock activated. Closing bay doors.
It's been an honor, Captain.
No!
Okay. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to lose this one. Maybe. Trying to keep this guy broadside though, so I don't lose my ass, because we're down to 5%. Our rear hull was like super fucked.
I'll end you, Nartos.
Focus weapons a bit
Mine
more.
redirect all power flow to the cannon.
Change in security protocol requested. Confirmation required.
No, fuck
Captain
no.
Jane Scott of the Interstellar Republic, ID 4128C. Deactivate protection protocols.
Crew security protocols have been deactivated. Captain, the systems will not support the overcharge. The probability of death is 100%.
We cannot allow the children of the sun to get away with it. My full power.
Yes, Captain. Life support offline. Defense systems offline. Redirecting power. Power at 110%. 250%. 500%. 1000%.
For the Republic! My situation analysis.
Systems completely destroyed. Crew dead.
You killed everyone to take out a ship. Well done.
So this is it, right?
MAR system. Protocol error. Damage.
Easy. I'm here with you. Rest, Mai. Rest.
So with the prologue out of the way, now we can actually start the campaign proper. And looks like we get to choose a few, potentially choose a few different things. Not entirely sure on that. Mercury Thallium, Infinite Astral, Cosmos Transporter. Not really sure.